Hello, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, I'm with the Honest Jerks. I'm sitting by myself right now, but there's a reason for that. I asked my fellow Honest Jerk, Will, if I could have a moment with the audience, and not even the audience that watches us, it's the audience in general, whoever watches this. Got some things in my mind about life and how things are going, especially in the news lately, about the shooting and Obama using the N-word, and like it's a bunch of stuff happening in my personal life that a lot of things connected, and I guess took a mirror up and looked at some things, and I found out some things, I guess I would say on a positive note, but I would like to explain. So I'm going to start off with talking about life, and if I ramble, there's a connection, at least in my mind, so I'm going to try to explain it as best as possible. But growing up, being an African American male, it's pretty tough growing up as a kid because you're told one way with your family and support, but society looks at you another way. And I really think that honestly, truly starts messing with your, like, I guess, self-confidence and the way you think and your ability to do things and stuff like that. So I was a dreamer when I was a kid. I wanted to draw for Disney, Marvel, or DC. It didn't matter. I was big on like romance when I got older into my teens and everything like that. And I was like this kid that just had big dreams and big hopes and like about life and everything like that. And when I grew up as an adult, and in my teen years, like heartache and all this kind of other stuff just started feeding into not having a lot of self-confidence and actually hiding behind this grandiose of having self-confidence. So a lot of people thought I was confident, but it was just me hiding behind the fact that I wasn't. So as time went on, you start thinking about different emotions like hope and love and stuff like that, and I basically just gave up on a lot of stuff, and like I'm pretty sure none of my friends knew, I'm pretty sure none of my family knew, and to me it started affecting me pretty drastically. I never thought about suicide, but I was pretty reckless when I was living out in Colorado for about 9 years. I was very reckless. When I say reckless, I mean like just randomly getting tattoos, starting fights, trying to break up relationships. I didn't care about myself, so therefore I didn't care about people around me. Like, started hitting on friends' girlfriends, and like it's just countless horrible things. And I never really looked back to think that, it was me. I was just so mad and so upset and didn't like myself that I really just didn't give a fuck. So I just did whatever the hell I wanted to do. Then I had my first child, and that changed me a little bit, but it really didn't change me enough because now I thought, man, I'm really messing up. How can I fix this for my child? Instead of trying to fix it, I just became more self-loathing and continued to do some of the bad things, which led to my relationship with my first child's mother to end. And that's a mistake that I have to live with every day. And she's moved on and I've moved on, but at the same time it affected my child, and I didn't realize that until later and try to fix the situation. So moving on, I got a little better, but then I fell back into old ways and started becoming reckless again. Lo and behold, the second child shows up. Same thing, I'm like trying to change for the better. Did for a little while. The relationship didn't work out, and not because I was reckless, but other things. And I became reckless again. So moved back home to New Jersey, where I am now. And like I said, I just started realizing things and seeing things, and like realizing I had to, I guess, pick myself up, but I didn't know how. And like I said, recently things have been happening in my personal life. Unfortunately, I see my grandmother in the hospital. She's fine now, but that really, I guess, woke me up to realize life is short, man, and like to give up on hope and give up on humanity and everything like that because of the way things were. And I tell you right now, the only emotion that I had was anger, and the reason I look at that is because I guess anger is raw, and anger is something that you can shield yourself with, I guess. So it was like things like I didn't have sympathy towards others, and I just gave up on people in general. Like I just hated people for a while. It was basically, you know, sometimes I didn't react on a lot of it, but a lot of times when someone would be looking at me, I'm like, what the fuck are you looking at? Like, I would have that kind of attitude, or like, you know, I would go some places and just be like, you know, give people a fuck you kind of attitude or whatever. And it started affecting friendships, it affected relationships, it started affecting work. I mean, it was bad for a while. But I don't know, recently I met someone wonderful, and she's opened up my eyes to a lot, and not just her. Seeing my, like I said, seeing my grandmother, and then wanting to be better for my children. That's mainly what I'm gunning for, or I shouldn't use gunning with what's going on right now, but that's what I'm aiming for, is to be a better person for myself, for my family, for my friends, and for my children. So I just want to say that I'm sorry to both of them, that I will be a better father. And I'm not saying that they have two amazing stepfathers in their lives, and I thank them very much for helping raise my children. I have no animosity towards these men. I have no hatred towards these men. They're doing one hell of a job, and I hate to admit it, they're doing a better job than I was doing, but I want to be a part of my children's lives, obviously, and I want to say sorry to both of them, because I love them very much and they mean the world to me. And also, this Honest Jerks thing, I feel like my partner over here, he gave me a moment, his name is Will. I felt like I just lost my passion for like art stuff and everything, and I felt like he was carrying this more than I was, and it wasn't that I was giving up on it. I just, like I said in the video earlier, I just felt defeated at the moment. So I felt like, man, nothing's really happening, this ain't popping off, and I looked at things, you know, the wrong way. How come we ain't YouTube stars yet, and all this kind of stupid stuff. I'm like, I was just giving up before it even started, you know. So I'm like, I think that's going to change now. Well, not even think, it's going to change now. And I just want to say sorry and shout out to him. But also, I want to give a shout out to my friends that I consider family. Way too many to name. But everything you guys done for, you know, when you were there when I needed people, I appreciate it. I always will appreciate you. And if you guys ever need anything, just definitely let me know. And also, to whoever sees this, if this helps you get through something, that's amazing. That's great. That's not why I'm doing it. I'm just doing it to get everything off my chest and let everything out, you know. I've had so much negativity affect me. I think it's time for me to start putting some positivity out into the world. So once again, if anyone sees this, you can comment us. My name is Franklin. We at Honest Jerks, we do, you know, joke around and say jokes, and we say things certainly, but I didn't feel that I could be a quote-unquote honest jerk without really being honest to myself. So I just want to let that out. So, you know, I would say like and comment or share whatever, but it's really not about that. But if you do, it's fine. And I know some people are going to be, you know, do what they do, and it's going to be negativity. But from now on, I just can't let that stop me or even affect me. So it is what it is. And like every day is a battle, man. So fight it as well as you can. But definitely try to leave a mark and try to be positive. So I guess the recap is, man, don't let the world defeat you. Because I'm 31, man. And I can tell you right now, if I didn't have this moment or whatever the hell it was, of clarity or epiphany or whatever the hell you want to call it, I could be 61, 71 and still been this angry ass dude. So that's not good. But just be the best you can, man. Try. And don't give up. I know that sounds cliche, but hope is there for a reason. So is love and everything else that's positive. So once again, I'm Franklin. I'm his Honest Jerk, and we'll see you guys later.